Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. We're back once again with some more LCS offseason talk, the latest rumor, speculation, all that good stuff going on in the professional League of Legends scene. Today we're going to be talking about TSM and more specifically them rounding out their roster as you can see on the screen. Before we get into this, I just want to mention real quick, we have a $25 RP giveaway going on right now. It's going to be taking place on Thanksgiving Day. It is my way of saying thank you so much, giving back to you guys because you guys have been putting up insane numbers, support, everything. Interaction on my latest videos and just on my channel the last couple of weeks. It's been absolutely crazy. So again, I want to say thank you to you guys, give thanks to you, and hopefully make one of your Thanksgiving Day a little extra special. But really just say thank you to everybody. With that being said, here we go, getting right into this video. Twitch Apple, he has changed his name to Applehead123, formerly Twitch Apple, one of the rumor accounts that we follow, has tweeted out what he believes to be, or what he is rumoring to be, the new TSM roster. We know Spica has been confirmed. PoE has been confirmed by PoE. Doublelift is confirmed on stream that he's going to be returning. So the big question marks have been about top lane and have been about support. Obviously, they've been saying that TSM has potentially been wanting to bring in some Koreans. They've been talking to Impact. And I don't think a lot of people were assuming Ignar was going to be that guy, but once FlyQuest started blowing up the roster, I said the other day that potentially PoE and Ignar could both come over if TSM does have spots in the mid lane and support role and their team's going to be on the move. I thought it made a lot of sense. Obviously, Ignar is really good. He's been successful both domestically and internationally. He's a very good player. He has high highs, he has low lows. He's a little toxic in solo queue. He maybe tilts a little bit in games. But on the right team, Ignar could be very, very good. And same thing with Impact. He might be a little past his prime, but he still shows up sometimes. I do have questions about whether he can like carry games and stuff, still play all the champions that need to be played. But when you have PoE, Doublelift, Ignar, Spica, Impact is going to get to play a lot of weak side. He's going to get to play a lot of tanks, and that can be a very valuable tool to have, somebody who can absorb all that pressure and stuff really, really well. I was more so looking for Licorice, but maybe Impact will be a cheaper option. I'm not really even sure, because I think Impact and Licorice are both going to be very, very expensive. So I'm interested in seeing what these contracts are, what the contract lengths are, and what the prices are for all these buyouts and contracts and everything on guys like PoE, Ignar, all this stuff. It's going to be very, very interesting. PoE wasn't a buyout. PoE was already a free agent. I'm not 100% sure about the contract of Impact and Ignar, but even just what TSM's paying for them, it's going to be crazy to see, because depending on how much they're paying for these guys and how much that money would have gone other places, like, you know, comparatively, who else could they have gotten for that amount of money, it would be pretty interesting to see. But in a way, I'm kind of happy that, yeah, they were talking to a bunch of Chinese imports and Korean imports and stuff, but they ended up with getting a lot of guys who have been in North America, that we know have good communication skills, that we know have strong English, and that we've seen in the scene before. And Impact, Ignar, PoE, they've all done well in North America. They've all proven themselves. So if you were going to get a team, I really like this TSM roster. Again, Apple does believe the roster to be Impact, Spica, PoE, Doublelift, and Ignar. Again, we really only have confirmation of Spica, PoE, and Doublelift, but Impact and Ignar are probably going to be coming soon. Again, we're still 6 days away from the official date, November 16th, of free agency starting. So this is still not 100% confirmed. I believe whatever you want, but it does seem like Impact, Ignar, and PoE are all going to be headed to TSM. When you look at this final roster, I think it's pretty decent. I think, obviously, Team Liquid is probably going to look like the strongest team in North America. Depending on if Cloud9 gets perks or not, they're going to look very, very strong as well. And with FlyQuest completely blowing up their roster, there's now a spot open in the top 2. Cloud9 is going to be in there, but I think this TSM roster is going to be able to compete for that second spot with Cloud9. I do think Golden Guardians is going to be in the hunt. They're going to be very, very good, especially if FBI is able to build off his 2020 season and really cement himself as the top 80 carry in North America. They could be a dark horse team for sure. We still don't know what Evil Geniuses is going to do. They might be picking up Niski. Their roster could improve a significant amount. But TSM has a solid starting 5. They had a ton of questions coming into this offseason, and if this is their 5, they have answered a lot of those questions, and they've done it with proven veterans. So that is exciting, and they're able to build around Spica, give them a really strong team of veterans to learn from and to play with and to grow with, all with Bjergsen at the helm. All in all, you can be upset with TSM's offseason a little bit. You can poke some holes in it. Maybe you don't like Impact. Maybe PoE's not your favorite. Maybe Ignar wasn't your first choice. But all in all, they were able to get 3 pretty solid replacements in their 3 positions. And I think TSM's headed into 2021 with a pretty strong roster. Depending on how they synergize, this could be a team that competes for LCS championships. And in your offseason, you know, that's all you can really ask for. I think TSM, in the end, even though there's a lot of question mark stuff, if this is their final roster, I think they made a lot of good moves, and I think it's an exciting time to be a TSM fan going into 2021. It'll be a lot of new faces. You know, maybe your favorite players are gone. Maybe you like BB, maybe you like Bjerg, maybe you like Bio. But there is some new faces. TSM is doing the dirty work. They are finding solid replacements. They are making big moves in free agency. And I think this is pretty exciting. Again, I don't know if this is 100% going to be confirmed or not, but it seems like Apple has done a good job in the past of getting out pretty credible information, but we'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, pretty much every video today, guys. This is the projected, expected, rumored to be 2021 roster for TSM Team Solo Mid. I'm pretty excited about it as a TSM fan. I think a lot of other TSM fans will be excited about it too, but we'll just have to wait and see. Drop a like if you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about this roster? Do you think... where do you think TSM is going to finish? Do you think this is a top 3 team, a top 5 team, a team that's, you know, maybe going to win a championship this year? I don't know. We'll see. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe to update on the latest content. Check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/I_am_germ. Check out the first link in the description below for that $25 RP giveaway we got going on. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.